we've just come around the corner driving through the inland sand tracks trying to get around to the other side of the resort, and what we've got in front of us is a car with a trailer bogged and a Prado bogged. The Prado's trying to get out and so is the car with the trailer, but we've got a lineup of people waiting to get through. They're feeling a bit pressured. I don't think it's working real well for the Prado either. After trying to dig him out and use recovery boards to pop him up, that wouldn't happen, so I got the snatch strap out and pulled him backwards. It was then my turn to send it up the sandy track. After trying to navigate our way around the island to where we're actually camping for the night, we found this little spot tucked away, which we had a great view of the ocean, and I decided to get one of the rods out. I just reeled my rod in, check the bait, and I actually had a little fish on. If anyone knows what this is, I've got no idea. Please let me know. It's got quite a set of teeth on him too, so please let me know if you know what that is. I'm very keen to find out. But I'll let him live another day. Let's try and get another. That's the second cast for today. See if we can get another fish. So we just got the second rod set up. For anyone wondering what setups I'm using, on this setup I'm running a Penn Prevail. Penn Prevail, and this is a Penn Fierce. It's the bait runner version, so it's got this little thing. Flick that out and that can run around freely. You flick that and the drag's much tighter. With this setup, I'm running a Daiwa Sandstorm, and that's 6 to 12 kilo, I believe, 9 foot. And I've got a 4000 BG, which is pretty beat up, but does the job fine. So for anyone wondering, they're the setups I'm using. Yep, that's on. That's the fish. Oh, come on, baby. That's on. Come on, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh! Oh, I just got smoked. Holy dooly. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Holy heck. I had it on there too.
morning, ladies and gentlemen. How's that for a view to wake up in the rooftop tent? We've just gotten out of bed. We're going to cook up some breakfast and we're trying to race the tide. So high tide's in 2 hours or something, I think. So we're going to try and fly up the beach, and there's a little inland track to get off the beach. Fly into that and go explore the lighthouse, Honeymoon Bay, which we've been told is excellent. So we're going to fly up there and try and see some of that stuff.
G'day ladies and gentlemen, are you sick and tired of rocking up to camp covered in mud or sand? If so, head on over to On Tap Products and grab one of these bad boys. A 12 volt portable shower, and be sure to use code WheelWild10 to grab yourself 10% off. Righto, so as you just seen, we just drove through the one of the tracks, a couple of water crossings and that, to the northeast end of the island, and a little bit more windy. Bit cloudy, overcasty, still nice, but I prefer that side of the island much more. It's going to be good for fishing, but this part here is meant to be a lagoon. I've looked on new tracks and it's all just meant to be a big lagoon, which is pretty cool. It's obviously dried out, but yeah, we'll keep driving and see where we can find. Righto, we've just drove along one of the tracks from the north sort of side of the island. We've come to, what is it, Five Hill Lookout. We're just walking up the track now, and I'll show you when we get up there. We've just tried to go over to Honeymoon Bay from the north entrance, drive along the beach, but the whole road's closed to get there. They've got a sign lit up. So we're driving back along the beach track that we came through to, past, oh geez, that's bumpy, past Five Hills Lookout. We're going back down that dirt track, or sand track, on the inland side. Then we've got to turn left to another inland track, drive along that to get to the eastern beach, and then we've got to drive north from the eastern beach up to get to Honeymoon Bay. Don't know if you can see this either, but just down there, as you go on there, that little dot, that's a turtle sitting on top of the water swimming along. How cool is that? There's a little information centre that's just off of the lighthouse that's a room full of
information. And I just thought one thing was really cool. They have old World War II remnants here and telegraph line remnants from way back in early days of Moreton Island. So I'll show you sort of some of the information in here. And then I think we're gonna go have some lunch and possibly go down, try and get to Honeymoon Bay. We're at the northern beach, we made it. It's not quite Honeymoon, Honeymoon's around the corner, but we're gonna set up here for lunch, have a swim. Looks pretty gnarly. We were swimming along the beach and just noticed this big cave, so we come over for a look, and it's just quite literally like a big gap in between two bits of land, two bits of rock formation that water runs up into it. I just think it's pretty crazy how like water and everything just over the years can do that. It's pretty gnarly. As an added bonus, just around the corner from Honeymoon Bay, we've got this beautiful rock pool to swim in. Oh my, and the water runs straight over this into the, I might show you there, runs straight over there into the pool. How good. So we've just come off from Honeymoon Bay, driving down to our camp spot for the night. We're gonna set up camp, have a fish possibly, and cook some dinner. So don't know what we're having for dinner tonight. We've got something planned, and probably just cut to a clip of me catching a fish, hopefully. Righto, so we're at camp. We've got the nav here. Sol been set up for the last bit of sunlight. That's our view. We're not far from the resort. You look down the beach. That's the resort just there. So this is where we're going to be staying tonight.
it's a new day. It's 10:30, we've gotten up and gone for a walk, and we've had breakfast, and the water this morning is just so clear. We're about to jump in, go for a swim, and might flick a rod out, try and catch a decent fish today. But it's just going to be sort of, won't be really doing too much, just sitting at camp, enjoying what we have around us. Sadly, this is our last night on the island, but just to top it all off, we've been gifted with a cracking sunset. It's sort of just coming to an end now, but have a go at that. It might not look much like anywhere as good as it does on camera, but that is absolutely stunning. That's it, we've just packed up camp for our last night, and we're gonna go back to the shipwrecks to explore that one last time and hop on the barge at about 3. So we're gonna say goodbye to this beautiful camp and get on our way. We made it back to the shipwrecks, just out there. We've got some brekkie cooking. We're gonna have some bacon and eggs, and soon we've been told, we spoke to one of the locals here that works here, and he's told us that because there's quite a current pushing through here, to swim out down there, and it sort of pushes you towards the shipwrecks. And then as you can swim down, once you get to the yellow sign, you have to swim back in. And he stated that that is the best way to get out and back in safely. But so we're gonna have something to eat and then try and swim out to them.
In 1963, a group of local entrepreneurs had an idea. They wanted to create a safe harbour for boats, so they decided to intentionally sink a few ships just off the beach at Tangalooma. They hoped this would form a barrier, protecting the area from the rough waves and making it easier for boats to dock. But what started as a practical solution quickly turned into something extraordinary. Over the years, these wrecks made up of 15 ships. They began to transform. They became a haven for marine life, coral reefs started to form, fish began to swarm, and the ships themselves turned into a part of the island's natural beauty. Today, they're not just remnants of a bygone era, but a living, breathing ecosystem with bright fish darting in and out of the rusted metal and rays gliding gracefully through the wrecks. For those who visit today, the Tangalooma wrecks are a magical spot for adventure. Whether you're snorkeling or diving, it's a chance to explore this fascinating underwater world. With the wrecks standing like silent guards beneath the waves, the sight of these decaying ships surrounded by colourful marine life is both eerie and beautiful. A reminder of how nature has taken what was once man-made and turned it into something new. But the wrecks are more than just a diving destination, they're also part of the island's history. They tell the story of a community's ingenuity and how the ocean has the power to reclaim and reshape even the most human-made objects. Today, the Tangalooma Wrecks continue to be one of Moreton Island's most visited attractions, offering a unique blend of history, adventure and natural beauty. So the next time you visit, take a moment to think about the incredible story behind these wrecks and the hidden world that's going around them.
That was it, guys. We made it back in, and that is an experience highly recommended. That is sick. And that is it. This is the end of our Moreton Island adventure. We'll just have to book a new adventure soon. It's a bit unfortunate, but it was an awesome experience. I definitely highly recommend coming. We'll load up on the barge and see where it takes us.
Mate, he'll grab it.
Righto, cheers.
If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it some love and go give the socials some love too. I'll drop them on the screen now. Go give them a follow and catch us in the next one.